Hello, good morning, ma'am. My name is Genevieve Villagantol, and we will be discussed together with my groupmate, Dieter Huagas. We will be discuss the sociologies under inputs to criminology research, as well as the psychosocial and biosocial, and also the queer criminology.
Good evening, ma'am. I'm Dieter Wagas, reporting sociologists and their input to criminology research. 1. Adolphe Quetelet. Quetelet founded the Directed to Brazil Observatory and was influential in introducing statistical method to the social science. Quetelet, he founded the science of anthropometry and developed the body mass index scale originate called the Quetelet Index. Ang Quetelet Index, sabot sa Quetelet Index, uh, ginasukat ginasukat ang atong body shape or
So next, William Adrian Bonger. Bonger is a Dutch criminologist who believed in a causal link between crime and economic and social conditions based on PhD thesis entitled Criminality and the Economic Conditions published in 1916. So, William Adrian Bonger, he is a Dutch criminologist and sociologist born on September 6, 1876 and died on May 15, 1940. The author of Criminality, he is the author of Criminality and Economic Conditions. So we have some examples of economic condition until today. So those are the examples of the economic conditions are the inflation, market failure, monopoly, offshoring and outsourcing, poverty, recessions, social inequality, stock market crashes, and unemployment, and many more. So those are who he focuses that the major problems in our community according to his criminology research study. So those are the economic problems that will evoke to do some criminal behaviors, or let's say illegal activities that will increase crimes. Number 6, William Julius Wilson. William Julius Wilson, he focuses that poverty concentration effect which may cause neighborhoods to be isolated from the mainstream of society and become prone to violence. So, William Julius Wilson, he was born on December 20, 1935. He is an American sociologist whose views on race and urban poverty helped shape public policy and academic discourse. He also focuses on poverty and the inequality that will affect of community in our society. He says that the joblessness and the poor neighborhoods are one of his major problems in his criminology research. He believed that being a poor and a jobless man could lead to violent behavior that it would becomes crimes and illegal activities. So William Julius Wilson, as his criminology research, he say that there is an association in between the joblessness and the crime. For example, in my understanding, the main point of William Julius Wilson is having a poverty could lead is the root cause of many crimes, which is very true, such as theft, murder, trafficking, and the selling of contraband items, and many more. In order, they need to do some illegal activities in order to them to survive. Number 5, Lance Lushner. Lushner performed 3 different research experiments, each one proving education reduces crime. So, who is Lance Lushner, by the way. Lance Lushner, professor and director, Center for Human Capital and Productivity or CHCP, Canada Research Chair in Human Capital and Productivity. Lance Lushner, he is also the professor of University of Chicago in 1998. So now, the contribution of Lance Lushner, he studied the changing role of family income and ability in determining educational achievement. Professor Lushner's research is primarily focused on the study of human capital formation throughout the life cycle and understanding the criminal behavior. This paper discusses the relationship between the education and the crime from an economic perspective. So, si Lance Lushner daw, he focuses not by the life cycle and the inequality of the man, but also he focuses also the criminals and the education of the man. And so, in order to understand, Lance Lushner have the contribution also in criminology research of his, and in his contribution, it talks about the crime and the education. So he believed that the uh, the education now is having the possibility on how the life cycle of that family will change when we are going to focus ourselves in education. The main point of Lance Lushner is that education is the key on how the crime will become reduces. Psychosocial and biosocial theories. Psychosocial is relating to the combination of psychological and social behavior. The psychological approach looks at individuals in the context of the combined influence that psychological factors and the surrounding social environment have on their physical and mental wellness and their ability to function. So, the word the word psychosocial comes from the two things, the psychology and the social. Psychology means psycho. It is how you understand your experiences, the world, your emotions and feelings, or let's say come from the inner. While social naman is on how people, the feeling that you belong to a group and generally feel close to other people, or how you keep company with others. So, while biosocial it is a theory in behavioral and social science that describes personality disorders and mental illnesses and disabilities as biologically determined personality traits reacting to environmental stimuli. So, while biosocial, it is related to the reaction of the biological and social factors. Uh, like for example, if an individual had birth complications and grow up in a disruptive home, na siya tendency na that man or that individual would be more likely to have a criminal. Uh, so, what is queer criminology? It is a field of study that focuses on LGBTQ or lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender individuals and their interactions with the criminal justice system. It is an areas of interest include reducing invisibility and inequity, though this pursuit can sometimes be accompanied with potential pitfalls or unintended consequences. Several global issues of immediate concern for LGBTQ people are identified, such as criminalization and devaluation of their lives, which has resulted in their detainment and torture, persecution when they organize for the rights, overrepresentation in criminal justice settings, and even fatal violence. Queer criminology focuses primarily on issues of such as their experiences with crime, victimization, the criminal, and juvenile justice. So that's the end of our topic. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate your time and your attention. Thank you.